It's 2026, and Samsung is back with the Galaxy A17, aiming to make a splash in the ever-evolving world of budget smartphones. The A17 arrives at a time when expectations for affordable devices are higher than ever, and users are no longer willing to settle for the bare minimum. It's another budget phone in a market that's more crowded and competitive than ever before, with new models launching almost every month. Every year, affordable phones promise bigger screens, more cameras, and longer battery life. But the real question is, do these features actually deliver a great experience, or are they just clever marketing that hides the usual compromises? The A17 has to prove it's more than just a familiar logo slapped on a generic device. It needs to show that Samsung can still innovate, even at a lower price point. With strong competition from brands like Motorola, which have both raised the bar for what budget phones can offer, the A17 really needs to stand out from the crowd. In this review, we'll take a close look at the A17's design, performance, cameras, and battery life, breaking down what works, what doesn't, and where it fits in today's market. I've spent the past week using the A17 as my main phone, putting it through real-world tests in daily life, from busy commutes to long workdays and everything in between. There's a lot to unpack here. Some features genuinely impress, while others feel like clear compromises that might make you think twice before buying. The budget market in 2026 is absolutely packed with great options, and consumers have more choices than ever before. For the A17 to succeed, it can't just be good enough, it has to offer something better, something that makes it worth picking over the competition. So, does the Galaxy A17 offer real value for your money, or is it just another compromise in a sea of similar devices? That's what we're here to find out. Let's dive in and see what the Galaxy A17 is really all about, and whether it deserves a spot in your pocket this year. Out of the box, the Galaxy A17 looks clean and modern. With a textured glass-stick back that resists fingerprints, flat sides make it easy to grip, and it feels solid yet lightweight. The 6.7-inch Super AMOLED display is vibrant, sharp and smooth with a 90 Hz refresh rate, a highlight at this price. You get a USB-C port. The side-mounted fingerprint scanner is fast and reliable. Samsung focused on the basics, solid build, great screen and practical features. It doesn't feel cheap, just thoughtfully designed for its category. The A17 makes a strong first impression before you even turn it on. Inside, the A17 runs on Samsung's 4G version is MediaTek Helio G99 and 5G Exynos 1330 processor, and 128 GB and 256 GB storage, 4 GB, 6 GB, 8 GB RAM expandable via microSD. For daily tasks like browsing and social media, performance is smooth, helped by the 90 Hz display. Multitasking is decent, but this isn't a gaming phone. Demanding games require lower settings, and you'll notice stutters. For everyday use, it's reliable, but power users should look elsewhere. The 5000 mAh battery is a standout, easily lasting a full day, sometimes two. Fast charging is supported. Battery life is a major win. Performance is good enough for most. The A17's triple camera setup includes a 50MP main, 5MP ultra-wide, and 2MP macro, plus a 13MP front camera. In daylight, the main camera delivers sharp, vibrant photos, great for social media. Dynamic range is decent and most shots look punchy. Low light is a challenge. Photos get noisy and soft, even with night mode. The ultra-wide and macro cameras are underwhelming. With softer, less detailed images, the selfie camera is solid in good light, perfect for video calls and social posts. For quick snaps in good conditions, the A17 is reliable. Don't expect flagship-level results, especially at night. To really understand the value of the Samsung Galaxy A17, it's important to see how it stacks up against one of its main rivals, the Moto G Power 2026. Both phones are positioned as affordable options in the budget smartphone market, making them popular choices for anyone looking to get the most for their money. But how do they compare in real-world use? While both are similarly priced, the Moto G Power 2026 often comes equipped with a snappier Snapdragon processor. This gives it a noticeable edge when it comes to gaming performance and multitasking, especially if you like to switch between apps quickly or play graphics-intensive games. On the software side, Samsung's One UI is packed with extra features and customization options, making it a great choice for users who like to tweak their phone's look and feel. In contrast, Motorola's software is much cleaner and lighter, which helps it run faster and feel more responsive out of the box. When it comes to photography, the A17's main camera stands out by producing punchier, more vibrant photos that are perfect for sharing on social media. The Moto G Power, on the other hand, delivers more natural-looking images, but sometimes these can appear a bit dull or washed out, especially in challenging lighting. However, both phones tend to struggle in low-light situations and their secondary cameras don't offer much improvement, so don't expect flagship-level photography at night or with ultra-wide shots. One area where both devices shine is battery life. Thanks to their large 5000 mAh batteries, you can easily get through a full day of heavy use, and sometimes even stretch into a second day without needing to recharge. The A17's Super AMOLED display is a clear advantage here. It's not only brighter and more colorful than the Moto's LCD, but also offers deeper blacks and better contrast, making everything from photos to web pages look more vibrant. So, if you love watching videos, streaming shows, or just want a phone with a display that really pops, the Galaxy A17 screen is hard to beat in this price range. So, is the Galaxy A17 the best budget phone of 2026, or just another compromise? That's the big question for anyone looking to get the most value for their money. In a market crowded with affordable smartphones, it's easy to get lost in the specs and marketing hype. But what really matters is how the phone performs in your daily life, and whether it delivers on the basics without cutting too many corners. The A17 nails the essentials, offering a beautiful AMOLED screen that's bright and colorful, fantastic battery life that easily lasts a full day or more, and a modern, attractive design that feels more premium than its price tag suggests. Plus, it includes useful extras that are becoming rare, like a headphone jack for wired audio lovers and a microSD slot for easy storage expansion, making it a practical choice for many users. When it comes to cameras, the main sensor is solid in daylight, capturing sharp and vibrant photos that are perfect for social media or sharing with friends. However, the A17 does struggle in low-light situations, and the secondary cameras don't add much value, so if photography is your top priority, you might find it a bit limiting. Performance-wise, the A17 is smooth and reliable for everyday tasks like browsing, messaging, and streaming videos, but if you're into gaming or heavy multitasking, you'll notice its limitations. Occasional slowdowns and longer app load times can be frustrating for power users. If your main priorities are a great screen and long battery life, and you want to stick to a budget, the Galaxy A17 is an excellent choice that won't let you down in those areas. It's a phone that gets the basics right and feels dependable day after day. However, if you need more processing power for demanding apps or want a better camera experience, you might want to look at alternatives like the Moto G Power, or consider spending a bit more for a mid-range device that offers those upgrades. Overall, the Galaxy A17 is a very good budget phone that covers the essentials and looks great doing it, but whether it's the best choice for you really depends on what features matter most in your daily life. If this review helped you make a choice, hit that like button and subscribe to Mr. E Tech for more honest reviews. It really helps the channel grow. And hey, share this video with a friend who's still torn between Samsung and Motorola. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.